David, give me an example of a producer.
Grass.
Okay. So whatever I write down, you write down, okay? I'm going to actually write this down about 3 times. Yeah, maybe just do 3. I want to do 3 examples, okay? Emily, give me an example of another producer. Good. Okay, I'm going to write that down a couple times. Okay, Piper, give me an example of something that eats grass. And when I say eats grass, it could be grass parts. It could be the seeds of grass. It could be the blade. It could be the root. Any part of grass.
A grasshopper?
Oh, good one. Yeah. Why does the arrow go to the grasshopper?
Because the energy is going to the grasshopper.
Very good. Yes, the energy of the grass is going into the grasshopper. The grasshopper's doing the eating, right? Okay, Dulce Maria, can you give me an example of something else that might eat grass or grass parts?
That's
A bunny, yeah. Okay. Jet, give me another one. Something else that might eat grass. Think about what might eat grass. How about a cow? Oh yeah. Okay. Mason, can you tell me something that might get energy from a flower?
A bee.
A bee, good. Okay, Amani, can you give me something else?
Hummingbird.
Hummingbird, that's nice. Hummingbird. You guys are writing everything I'm writing, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Let's bring down grasshopper. I'm going to bring down grasshopper right here. I'm going to write grasshopper twice. Elliot, excuse me, Elliot, can you give me an example of an organism that might eat a grasshopper?
A bird.
A bird, good. Excuse me. Mary, something else that might eat a grasshopper.
A snake.
Let's put bee. There's got to be something that eats a bee. Maddie, what do you think? What might eat a bee? That's a hard one, right? What do you think?
Fly trap.
Hmm?
A fly trap? Ingenious fly trap.
That's a
Flies.
yeah. We're talking about getting energy from. What do you think?
Like hornets and wasps that kill them, you can eat them.
Oh, those big scary ones. What are those called?
Hornets.
Just horn. Okay.
Hornets.
Yeah, those scary ones. Sure, let's do that. Well, then you know what? Those big meanies. Let's have something that might eat a wasp. What might eat a wasp? Oh, frog. I like that. Something that might eat a frog. Hmm? That's true. Croc. How do you spell crocodile? Crocodile. I don't know if I spelled it correctly, guys.
You did.
Okay. Something that might eat a bird.
A bird.
An eagle.
Do you think a snake would?
Yeah.
Probably, right?
The snakes sit in trees and eat birds, while
Okay.
the birds eat snakes.
All right, I think we have enough to make a web. We're gonna use this to make a web. Okay? Yep, you're gonna do it.
The web has a stud, right? Oh no.
Okay, so we're gonna make a food web on the bottom portion of your paper. Okay? So, what do you think we should start with? Our producers, right? Okay. So I can tell you right now, it does not matter where you put these organisms. It all works out. Okay. I do suggest that you don't put your producer in the middle because then it gets a little messy. But you can put it up here, over there, wherever you want. So find a place to write it on the bottom half. Write it as big as you have on your paper, so don't write it too big. So write the word grass, and then I want you to put a box around it. Okay, I want you to make it neat. Okay, everything you do right here, down here, it needs to be very neat. So the first thing that eats grass or grass parts, we have a grasshopper. You can put it wherever you want, guys, okay? It all works out as long as you do it neatly. Okay, put a box around it. This is going to help us keep everything neat, okay? Now we're going to show our feeding relationship by using an arrow, right? So let's connect the boxes. And the arrowhead is going to go to the grass or the grasshopper? The grasshopper. The grasshopper. Be very neat about it, okay? This is not an arrow. I don't want to see that. That's not an arrow. This is an arrow. You understand? Okay, and make it go from box to box. Be very neat. Okay, so let's mark that one off. What's the next thing that eats grass or grass parts? Bunny. Bunny. Okay, we already have grass, so don't put it again. But we don't have bunny on here, so we'll add bunny and put it wherever you want. Okay. It does not matter where you put it. Okay, we're going to make the connection. Who gets the arrow? The bunny. You can mark that off. Okay, and what's the last thing we have eating our grass? Cow. Okay. Now, watch what I'm going to do here. I am going to go through a line, intersect, and that's okay. As long as when you intersect, it doesn't interfere with an arrowhead or it doesn't go through a box. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
It needs to be very neat. Okay, so mark that one off. Please mark it off as we go. You gotta keep organized with this, okay? So what do we have next? Okay, a bee eating parts of the flower, getting energy from a flower. We don't have either of those on here, so we need to add both. Okay, so you can put them anywhere. It doesn't matter. You got to put bee somewhere, and you got to put flower somewhere. It really doesn't matter where you put them. Be neat and put a box around it. Okay, I'm gonna get a little crazy here. I'm gonna connect them. I'm staying away from arrowheads and I'm not going through a box. Who gets the arrow, the flower or the bee?
The bee.
The bee. Okay, we can mark that one off. What else is getting energy from the flower?
Hummingbird.
Hummingbird, and we don't have hummingbird on here anywhere, so we can go ahead and add them wherever you want. Okay, and you're going to make the connection with the hummingbird and the flower. From box to box, who gets the arrow? The hummingbird. What do we have next?
Grasshopper.
Okay, so we have grasshopper already, so that's good. We do need to add bird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have bird on here. So bird. Grasshopper and bird. And the arrow goes to the bird. Okay, grasshopper and snake. We don't have snake, so I'm gonna bring snake over here. What is it again? Grasshopper and snake. So we have grasshopper. Okay, snake, I'm gonna, woo, it's far away. I'm gonna make sure not to go through any arrowheads, not through any boxes. I think that's good. And it goes to the snake. Okay, what do we got next? Bee and wasp. Okay, we have bee. We just need wasp. Bee and wasp. And it goes to the wasp. Am I going too fast? You guys good? Okay. We have frog and wasp. Do we have frog on here yet?
No.
No. So frog. And wasp. Frog. And it goes to the frog. Okay, frog and crocodile. Okay, I'm gonna put crocodile over here. I'm gonna shorten it. Frog and crocodile, so then it goes to the crocodile. And then lastly, bird and snake. And we actually have both, don't we? We have bird. Where's my snake? I have it on here somewhere. Okay. And so you don't have to make another box for them. You just connect them. That's it. So bird and snake, and it goes to the snake. So let's double check. Okay, go find your bird. You should have one arrow going towards it and one going away from it.
Yes.
Okay, then good. Go find your wasp. You should have one going towards it and one arrow going away from it. Okay, go find your snake. You should have 2 arrows going towards it. Okay, go find your grass. Okay, you should have 3 arrows going away from it. Okay, so this is just some random checking. You guys did great. Okay, so now we're gonna apply this to your worksheet or to the